but the way that Chalaput was able to get back to De Luca indicates that he's feeling very strong indeed. Neither of these riders would be classed as a sprinter, so if it comes down to a sprint between the two of them, it's difficult to say. De Luca certainly seems much the more confident through those bends.
Yes, well, De Luca is definitely the better descender and also the better sprinter. He can, you know, in a smaller group or in a two-up sprint, he should be the better one, but he's doing all the pace setting at the moment, and when you do that in the final number of kilometres, then you can pay the price in the final run to the line. 3 kilometres to go, and we can see the gap is still holding on there. They must have plus 9 seconds at the moment, and this is one of the sections where it just goes up a little bit, and this is where it's going to be difficult for the two out in front. You know, the big group chasing, that's where it gets difficult for a two-man breakaway. You can lose your advantage very quickly.
De Luca now at 37 years of age, as we see Astana Domestics disappearing from contention. Tirolongo, I think that was, who dropped out 7 seconds now, so it looks as if they're closing in on them. De Luca, winner of this race back in 2007, and now 37 years of age. You would say his days as a GC contender are probably behind him. Former winner of Liège, Bastogne Liège, Tour of Lombardy, Lèche Wallonne. It's been a storied career, there's no doubt about it. And this perhaps an opportunity to taste champagne in the swan song of his career. And there's no lack of motivation and no lack of commitment through these bends, and you can see that Chalaput is not enjoying it. He's enjoying, I think, perhaps the fact that De Luca is able to set such a great tempo, but each time they go through a turn, Chalaput has to push to get back into the wheel of Danilo De Luca. This little bit of a ramp, will it be to De Luca's advantage? He's a great climber, of course. But the group behind, wow, they're within seconds. The camera is foreshortening the gap. De Luca steals a little glance over his shoulder, but he realises the game is up. 1.7 kilometres to go. And riders behind changing. Is this a problem for, is it, well, not certain who that was. But it's not coming at a good time. And Chalaput it is that goes to the front, as we see Salerno of the Cannondale squad manages to get a quick wheel and gets back in.
It's going to be tight.
Well, he's put Chalaput on the front.
Well, it's the thing he's got to do, because
he's got to jump him at this stage.
Well, De Luca has been pulling for a long time, and it's the place to be now. And he's going to, you know, have a glance over his shoulder and try and go for a long one here on the sprint.
It's AG2R that are leading it out. Luca Paolini is very much involved. There's no doubt, but that he's going to hang on to his Maglia Rosa because he's very much in the group. Could he conceivably make it 2 stage wins in successive days? He's right in the box seat with a great opportunity and getting a great lead out. He's also got a teammate there that could perhaps take it up. Indeed he has. He's slotted in as AG2R drop off the back. The leading contenders are there. De Luca moves on, moves ahead of Chalaput and into this little cobble section towards the conclusion. He's within the last 700 metres. Surely he can't hang on. It looks impossible, but he's still got a gap, and you can be sure that he's got to push all the way to the line. His face is contorted in pain. There's no lack of effort here from Danilo De Luca as the Katusha's line it up for Luca Paolini, one of the stronger gallopers amongst this whittled down peloton, racing towards glory on stage 4 of Giro d'Italia. Danilo De Luca hangs on, but surely he's not going to make it. We see is that Uran on the left hand side for the Sky Pro cycling squad, and also Bardiani involved there. Who've they managed to get to the finish? Androni are in there. Movistar also have riders, and it's just paid all the way to the line. Bardiani, Valvoli are going to get victory on stage 4 of Giro d'Italia. Incredible, wonderful success for the smallest and the least funded team on the in the race, and a team that struggles to make the budget and get involved each year, and just waiting for confirmation for which one of their riders. Amazing that they could have got so many of them through to the finish. And they all have their arms in the air to celebrate wonderful victory. Battaglin, of course, is one of their stronger riders.
Yes, I don't think it could be battling in that finish, but you know, there's a number of riders that are capable of getting to the finish. And we could see there it was just a struggle for everybody to make it to the line.
Wow, that That was a hard stage, no doubt about it, and the group whittled down. Danilo De Luca made them fight for it. 6 hours and 14 minutes in the saddle for the riders today. And here was the gallop for the line. Sprinting towards glory. A scrap amongst non-sprinters, you'd have to say, and wonderful success.
Practically.
And it is Enrico Battaglin, a famous name in cycling, and giving the Bardiani Valvoli squad a welcome shot in the arm. What a wonderful success. And he seems a little bemused.